Okay, so I thought it might be helpful. Somebody said one time, just record what you're doing. And that's what people want to see. And I know that when I'm trying to do things online, I think if I could just see it because I'm a visual learner. So I tried three different ways at least to make this um, form. This is what's called a lead page, and it's what people opt into, and you build your subscriber list. And that's important because if everything goes away, like if YouTube goes away, this is Clickfunnels software. If it goes away, it's fine. If System.io goes away, if Lovable goes away, all those platforms, you've got a list of people that raise their hand and said, I want to be on your list. I like you. I want to be on your list. And so it's worth it. It's taken me 2 hours. I'm sweating. I'm pretty frustrated. But I finally went back to the platform that I know and I've used for a long time called ClickFunnels. And it's $97 a month. I've been trying to find a free version, but I'm telling you, this one works for me because I'm used to it. And it's not the newest tool in the shed, but it's my old faithful. And I made a lot of money using this platform. And it's all what you get used to. Some people just love System.io. And I know that Lovable is new and it's wonderful. My daughter uses that. But I just didn't want to spend the rest of today making this page. And it's really important. It's like day one. If you're going to start an online business, day one you need to start your subscriber list. So if you're watching this video, I'd really appreciate if you go to the first link, sign up, and you'll get to see what I'm doing. And I want to hear from you. I want to know, why are you watching this video? What are you looking for? How can I help you? How can I serve you online? Because once you get in, you know that with every job that you and I've ever had, you have to learn the language. And sometimes it's so overwhelming. And you're like, I don't know what, software even means. What is platform, all that. So all this is a website where you can make pages that do the thing for you. It's like a system. I'm trying to think of an example of when we were growing up. It's actually like, you remember the Coke machines where you actually use coins, not cards, and you take, probably 2 quarters or a dime. Back when we were growing up as kids, it was like 10 cents. And to get a bottle of pop, you put it in and it comes out and you got a bottle of pop. Well, that's what these pages are like. People come in, but it's free. It doesn't even cost anything to get something for free. It's like your pop. Ooh. Okay. It's like your soda pop, your Coke, your Fanta orange. You know how old I am if I remember Fanta orange. But anyway, because people will download this, I hope you will, and download this, and then you'll be on my list. Like, you'll get emails from me. So it's free. So if you want to build an online business, you need to have people that saw your stuff, your video or your ebook or whatever it is. And they say, man, I want more of that. Maybe you love gardening and you say, I could write a book about gardening or have ChatGPT AI write it for me, which you can, and put for sale online. And there might be at least one person that wants your book. That's how I got started a long time ago. It's about 20 years now. I did a book about stories of the brokenhearted because I was very brokenhearted at the time from a failed marriage, and it just about killed me, but God saved me. He saved me many, many times throughout my life. And yeah, he really has. And he does every day. So I wrote that book. I put it online after learning how to do this. I actually spent $5,000, went to a conference, sat down, and it took me all day to learn how to just do one page like this. And when I got home, a guy in Singapore, while I was sleeping, literally, bought that book for $37. And I was like, what? I looked at my phone and I was like, no way, 37 bucks. And I sort of was hooked after that. Because I thought, if somebody in Singapore that doesn't even know me will buy my book for $37, wonder if I could make a living doing that. And that's what I've done. So with that being said, how did AI help me make this? First of all, I went into ChatGPT, and there's a free version, and it's awesome. I would suggest you start with it. Just sign up at chatgpt.com and just ask it a question. Like what I said was, I want a lead magnet. This is what this is called, a lead magnet. It's like a magnet that pulls people towards you, and you give them something free to sign up on your list, so you can talk to them and give them, like examples like, buy my ebook about gardening, buy my ebook about how to organize my garage, how to organize my pantry. We just organized. Mom was here. She helped me organize my pantry. It was awesome. People write books about all kinds of silly stuff. I mean, like that. I'll never forget one lady wrote a book about how to get, a fast pass at the theme parks. And she made a mint. So whatever it is, solving a problem is what it is. So anyway, I went in and I asked ChatGPT to, make me this kit. Make me this kit. And then it writes the words that I put on the page to help me. I knew, I could do this, but it just like polishes it up. And then it will actually, ChatGPT can actually make the page, but now it made it, but it went into Lovable, and then you have to actually, it's a little complicated to edit it. So then I tried to do it inside of my email autoresponder, get response, and it has to be hosted on a page. So anyway, I wound up here. I wound up finally with Clickfunnels, and here's the page, and I'm going to save it. And what you do is it has like little inputs, like see right here, you scroll down and you just use this input. You say input and it just appears here, and then it says, hey, you didn't tell me what you want in there. So you go to the setting and you say, I want their first name, last name, email address, phone number, that kind of thing. So I've already done that, so I'm going to take this one out. Yeah. And there's a lot of techie stuff that you have to do within your, it's called an autoresponder, because once you sign up somebody's list, every time you want to send them a message, you go through that website and you type them a message and you send it to all these people who've raised their hand and said, hey, I want to hear more about your stuff. And that's it. Okay. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to preview it. And there it is. So I want to go back and I want to add an image too. So what I'm going to do is change it to 2 columns. And I'm going to just be quiet for a minute while I work, because I can multitask sometimes. And I'm going to move this around. No, I actually want this here. And then I'm going to tell it to move up, because I want that on top. And then over here, I want a picture of me, so people are like, because people resonate with like real people. They want to see real people. They don't want to see a cartoon. They want to see real people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload, if I can get it to do it, because I've been having trouble lately getting it to upload my downloads. But it is, it's one of these, but it's not showing up. So I'm going to see, because sometimes you can pick it out of one. See, here's it's cartoonish, but I don't think people like that. People like real, and that's why I'm doing this. Like, we're just sitting here, and You know, I'm just going through my workflow in my office and trying to find, these are all the pictures I've used on different sales pages. I really like watercolor things. And I've had a lot of fun doing this. Let's see. I mean, here's one right here. It's a little fancy smancy, but I made this in Canva. Okay, so then I want to move. Let's see if I can move that up. All right, I'm going to save it and I'm going to preview it. Okay, even does a little animation there. And then what I would do is just put in my name and an email. And see, I'm missing the button. So I got to go back and put a button there. Let's see, top margin width. Make it a little bit smaller. What I need is a button. So over here it will say button right there. Click to sign up. And right here I want to say yes. Send that to my e-box. And then I want to say, where's it going to go? Where's it going to go afterwards? And I actually have a PayHip shop where I have products for sale. And so this is like a sister product right here. It's the Gentle AI Helper. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go up here in the bar and I'm going to check and make sure, yeah. And that's $9.97. It's a helper for everyday life. And you can actually resell it if you're interested in doing that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go back. Let me find my Clickfunnels page. And I'm going to tell it to, there we go. I'm going to tell it to do that. And then it says, you does not have a submit button. Because you have to connect it to your autoresponder. On submit, go to. Okay, so I'm going to put that URL right there. And I'm going to save it. And then also, I'm trying to remember where you put your autoresponder in. Let's see. So I don't need that form anymore because Clickfunnels is doing that for me. General. No, that's not it. Integrations, that's it. Okay, so this is connected to my Get Response autoresponder. And it tells me, it says it's not connected. Let's try again. So, general. No, it was integrations. Okay. Get response. Come on. Where are you? So when this happens, what I do is I save it and then I go back out and I come back in. Because it could be my internet connection is a little slow. Could be the software. It could be Clickfunnels. So I'm going to go back to integrations and it says not connected. So I'm just going to click around and I'm going to put get response. Error with integration. Verify API details and try again. Okay, so in that case I would go to get response and ask them what's going on with my API details and they will tell me. But anyway, that gives you a little preview into what I'm working on today and how AI helped me create these words on this page and the download itself. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Bye now. Now to remember how to turn off Screen Pal. Here we go.